A warm welcome back to each and every one of you to my channel. I really do appreciate you guys coming back each and every time, where in this video I'll be taking you through from being an absolute beginner runner, moving onwards and forwards to becoming more of a novice runner, a more regular runner maybe, yeah? A very warm welcome back, guys and gals. Yes, this is the third in the series of Friday Fundamentals, where I'll be taking you through what I personally done from becoming a beginner runner, which was on last one's video, to now moving on to becoming more of what I would call a novice. So I'm getting a bit more confidence on what steps did I take to move on to make my running a bit more of a hobby. If you've been following my channel, you might recognise where I am right now, walking along the River Severn here in Worcester. This is one of my regular run routes, and that's one of the things where I'd advanced from becoming a beginner to what I call a novice, where my runs became a bit more regular, shall we say. So what I'm going to talk you through is, and what we go through, it's not rocket science. I like to keep things simple, but we see things sometimes, you know, you may have already done this, you may have joined some social media platforms to record your running, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, and we see lots of things. We see things on YouTube, and sometimes we may feel a bit pressured, but there's a few things that running may become, which is a good thing, and there's some things that running should certainly not become. Yeah, shall I take you through some of those? Yeah, let's take you through some of those. So here I am at Worcester Cathedral, which is a religion for some, and running can become a religion for others, yeah? Which can be a good thing and a bad thing. But yeah, running can become a religion for you. I'm here at the Worcester Commandery, which was where the English Civil War started, and apparently where it finished as well, where there was great battles. And for some people, running can be a bit of a battle, but for me, as I'm in it for the long haul, I don't want it to be a battle, so running should not be a battle. I'm here at the Royal Worcester Porcelain old factory. It's now a museum here in Worcester, and like pottery, running takes a certain process to follow to ensure that we get the right end results. And just like pottery, if we miss out some vital steps, the pots won't be made that last long and durable. So we need to do the right steps to ensure that our running remains for longevity. Makes sense? So yes, for some, running can become a bit of a religion, but what it certainly should not be, it should not be a battle. Yes, Worcester may be famous for the English Civil War, famous battles that went on here, but running should not be a battle. We should not be pushing through and arduous and so on. It's no longer a hobby, is it? We should be enjoying our hobby. And as with the pottery, we need to follow some simple steps where, like when making a pottery, we need to ensure by following these simple steps that we can then continue to enjoy our running. And what I might call, and which some of the comments I had from previous videos is, I'm in this for the long haul. Yeah, I'm not here to some flash in the pan for a year or two and produce some content and smash up my body. I'm still here after what is now, at the time of recording this, 7 years of running, beginning as an absolute beginner in my mid-50s, and to now being a international marathon masters runner. So yes, we can do that, and let me take you through simple steps of how hopefully we can help you start off really well and becoming a novice runner, and maybe even step on to being maybe an elite runner if that's what you wish to do. Simple steps, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Step number 1, it's the shoes. Yes, it's the shoes as always. Yes, those shoes that you've got as a beginner and you found comfortable to get started and to see how the runs are going. Now you're getting a bit more serious, you want to do a bit more regular runs. If those shoes still work for you, stick with them. But my first step that I done is I went to a professional running store and went for what I call gait analysis, which is not like a garden gate or a door gate, you know, to your house. It's an actual GAIT, and you'll find wherever you look in the country, wherever you are, there'll be someone who can do some gait analysis, and that's to see your type of form that you're running and what shoes best suit you for that type of running to help you enjoy, because you're going to start stepping up the miles. So it's important to have the right shoes for your right running form. Gait analysis, it may be complicated, but go to a running store, and certainly don't try things online or whatever. Is go and see professionals. One of the things that I find continuous for me, whether it be with recovery and stuff, is speak to professionals, speak to people who know what they're doing, and find shoes that are comfortable to you, for you. Because in terms of our gait, I mean, my gait has changed from when I was a beginner to what it is now. I needed support shoes to start with, but now I run with neutral shoes, and that's what works for me now. But my form has changed and evolved as I've been doing more miles. It may not do for other people, but I needed all sorts of support to help with my form, because from previous injuries that I had in my life, accidents and so on. I won't bore you with all those, but the gait analysis, it's worth its weight in gold. And for the shoes that I had, I just went with the Brooks Ghost. I then moved on to Saucony Guide and then Ride, and that's what worked for me. They're good all-round shoes. Now we have a whole plethora of different types of shoes, but whatever store you go to, they'll know what shoes best suit you for your type of running form. So number one, gait analysis, professional running store, get to it. Number two, for me, it's enter an event, yeah, whatever distance it may be, or go for a park run. 5k, you might have already done some park runs, you might want to enter. I would recommend maybe enter a 10k, and with that you need to get yourself a training plan. So the events themselves, a lot of them will have a training plan that you can download for free, and it's all about just training consistently. 3 training runs, that's all I was doing when I was training for a particular marathon, half marathon, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday or Sunday for the long run. And that's been consistent, whether it's been a half marathon, 10k. You know, we're at novice stage, so it helps us get to be consistent because we've got the comfy shoes, we've already got the comfy clothes. Use those and away we go. And what's fascinating filming here, as I digress, there is people you won't see these, but behind the camera, walking up and down and looking at me thinking, why is he talking to an inanimate object? But you know why I'm talking to an inanimate object. But anyway, it's the camera. Yes. So number 2, enter an event. Yeah, you got that? Number 3, the third, last but by no means the least, and sometimes most important, is join with a group of people, whether it be physically, as in a running club, and there are loads of organised running clubs around the world, whether it be an SRC, which is a social running club, or an organised athletics club that are affiliated to whichever country you're in, whether it be here in England athletics, we have many running clubs affiliated to that, or virtual ones like here. This is a virtual community. You can leave comments on here and join in with us and share your running journey with it, because it's better with people. Yeah, and that's my third and final one. So moving on from being an absolute beginner in running to becoming more of a novice and enjoying it more and in it for the long haul, as I say, it is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Get your gait analysis, comfy shoes for doing some extra mileage. Number 2, enter an event. And number 3, join a running club, whether it be real world or virtual. Hopefully that's helped you in some way. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what stage you're at in terms of your running journey, and then I'll add some more Friday fundamentals, hopefully helping all you guys in terms of moving forward. And who knows, you too can become from a charity runner to marathon masters at international level. Yeah, I very much look forward to seeing you at the next video, where I'll be sharing with you Saturday smiles. Yes, whilst running those miles. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate the time that you take coming here each and every time and sharing these videos with all your friends and family. Thank you all so much. Love you all. Bye bye.